Hello and welcome back to the program. This is Lauren.
Hello.
And I am Joshua. Hello, and you are listening to Working Crass podcast, the only crime drama podcast on the internet. There are no other podcasts about crime or murder. And on this podcast, what we talk about is how hot serial killers really are. Now, Lauren, how hot are serial killers?
They're so hot that I'm currently wetting my chair.
Your chair and
My
I'm
chair,
here in the
my
studio.
entire chair is soaking wet because serial killers are so hot.
And I'm here in the studio, and I can confirm that her chair is dripping wet onto the ground.
Now, a lot of the victims' families will tell you that the serial killers are not hot and that what we're saying is incredibly insensitive.
Now, let me ask you a question about serial killers and the victims and their families.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard, I've heard that the victims, or the families of the victims of serial killers are hot too. Most of them are hot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Working Crass Podcast. I've introduced us already, so we are back for the new year, 2023, baby.
Happy New Year! Are you allowed to still say Happy New Year?
No, that is...
Like, how long is the time period that you're given to be able to say Happy New Year
It's a
before
war.
it's stale?
Here's the thing, Lauren. It's a war on New Year. And I like to say Happy New Year, but people like to say, Happy Rejuvenation, or, Happy, new time. They really, because, everyone celebrates different things. Everybody's culturally a little different, if they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
If you say Happy New Year, they don't know. Are you talking about Chinese New Year? And I go, do I look Chinese, bitch?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean...
I said that to my boss.
Oh.
Yeah. She said, Happy Chinese New Year. I said, do I look Chinese? And she said, yes, you do. I'm sorry. You must be sleepy.
She said, I'm China blind. Everybody looks Chinese to me.
I'm sorry. I have a problem. Everyone looks Chinese. I've been suffering from this for a while. Well, we're excited to be back, and
We're back.
sorry for being off for a little while. I had a toothache like a bitch. I had horrible wisdom tooth that's still in there.
Yeah, I believe that this is a campaign started by YouTube to silence us.
YouTube has tried to completely deplatform us by attacking my wisdom tooth.
Yeah.
And
it's terrible.
I don't think there's a lot of wisdom behind that decision. Stupid. Scrap it. Scrap it. Burn the episode. We've already had one episode we've recorded before that we are scrapping completely. Let's scrap that one too. Scrap it.
Suddenly your tooth is starting to hurt a lot worse.
Ow. Yeah, that's my excuse to get out of the whole podcast. You know what? My tooth kind of hurts.
But how is your pain right now?
It is at, knock on wood, it is at a 0 right now.
Oh, okay.
So that's good.
Okay.
But it was at a 10 before.
Yeah,
so
you were definitely at a 10 before.
But I'm getting it out next week. We should still have episodes out every single Monday. No problem at all.
Yeah.
But, I got to get a doctor in there, and I got to get him with his tools, and he's going to have to dig around in there. And what is he going to find?
Gold.
Gold, baby. That's where me hides me gold. Now I'm a little. I don't want to say I'm scared publicly, but this is a public podcast that I do put on YouTube. So yeah, I'm a little scared to do it. I just don't like the idea of the anesthetic knocking me completely out.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
I know. But this is a podcast, and people don't know about our private conversations. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll repeat it out loud so everyone knows. It's a little bit of the movie magic for you.
And I'm just like, yep, been there, done that.
Yeah, I know. You already told me that.
I heard that.
But
no, but you did tell me that your biggest fear was that they were going to give you anesthetics or put you under.
Yeah.
And you would poop your pants.
That I'm well, why is that? It's, what's wrong with that? That's a big fear to have. I don't want I don't want to wake up and the entire room, everyone's like left and because they can't stand the smell anymore, and I'm just in there with the smell of shit, and I've shit my pants, you know? And the thing is, it's gonna relax me so much that they can create a bunch of pain in my mouth, and I don't feel it at all. So is it that crazy to think that it relaxes me so much that shit just comes out of my ass and I don't feel it,
That your
and I don't have any control? My anus is just loose and open.
It just expands.
It gets bigger and bigger. Old shits that have stayed in there for years come out. They're like, oh, I never thought I'd see the light of day. I'm an old shit. Hello.
A little pygmy person crawls out.
He goes, do not go in there. Stupid. When I was a kid, Ace Ventura, there's a scene where he goes to the restroom and comes out. He goes, do not go in there. And when I was a kid, every place I left, I would go, woo, do not go in there. I went to the petting zoo. I walked out. I mean, that one makes sense. Stinky in the petting zoo. Oh boy. But I am I'm definitely a little afraid. I don't like the idea of like an IV that they put in that gives me the anesthetic and then like it stays in my arm. I don't like needles. I'm not a big needle guy. And I know that makes me a pussy. So what that means is when I go to the doctor, you're like, well, tell them that. And then they can give you the gas and then they can, make sure you're calm for when it happens. I'm not doing that. I just don't want to look like a pussy. You don't understand what it means to be a man. See, I've been watching a lot of Just Pearly things. I'm learning what the difference is between men and women, okay?
You're getting into the manosphere.
I'm getting into the manosphere. Here's something I learned that I never knew or never heard ever before. Men apparently aren't allowed to ever show emotions ever. Did you know that?
No, I didn't
In
know
society, men are taught not to show their emotions. And then I also learned that if you ever show a girlfriend or a girl that you're dating emotions, she will leave you. If you cry in front of your girlfriend, she will leave you. I'm not talking shit about Just Pearly things, by the way. We love Just Pearly things. We've watched a whole bunch of them. But but what was I saying? What was I talking about? What did we get on? I don't want to show the doctor that I'm afraid of the anesthetic because I'm a man. So what's going to happen is they're going to go in there. I'm just going to look away and they're going to do it. I'm not going to say anything.
Okay, maybe you go in there and you're like, give me the man needle.
No, that'll hurt worse. That's a bad idea. Give me the man needle.
Give me the needle for the man from the manosphere.
He pulls his dick out.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds like you want me to pull my dick out. But anyway. So that'll happen next week. The next time you see our podcast, maybe I'll be wisdom toothless.
And maybe he'll have pooped his pants and I'll report back.
If I poop my pants, I will literally kill myself at that point. If I poop my pants, I will find the sharpest object nearby and I will kill myself. It wasn't bad enough he pooped his pants. He killed himself in the room. Well, anyway, speaking of, men and women, the manosphere, we got a couple articles here about dating and marriage and men and women. And I notice a lot of these conversations aren't very inclusive for like same-sex couples. Like they're just like, we're not talking about that shit. Have you noticed that?
Oh, like relationship advice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about men and women right now.
Yeah.
I do wish at least like one episode of these things they have like a gay guy in it and be like, well, in my experience with relationship, they're like, we're not talking about that right now. Shut the fuck up. And he just has to sit there quietly. They're like, we're talking about men and women right now.
They're just like, shh, 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 shh,
shh, quiet. Shush, shush, shush. You get the your platform is the entire internet all the time, 24/7. So shut up. Cool. So we got this article from Your Tango, which is just great for just stupid shit to comment on. It says, I've been cheating on my wife for 10 years, and it's made me a better husband. already I love it. Already I like the idea. Can I say I like the idea?
I mean, it's an interesting idea.
I mean, I'd like to think of myself as a good husband. Would you call me a good husband?
I'd say you're a good husband.
And
I'd say you're a great husband.
but do you think I could be better?
Does better mean cheating?
I don't know. We're about to find out. This is written by Dark Horse, so this guy doesn't even want to put his name on it. As a serial cheater, I live a double life. By day, I'm a loving husband and father. By night, I'm out there with different women having the experience of a lifetime.
All right, I'm going to say that the second sentence contradicts the first.
Yeah, I'm a loving husband and father. I'm also out there with different women having the experience of a lifetime.
I'm a loving husband and father. I'm just showing my love to neither my wife nor my children.
I have a lot of love to give women that I meet.
That I'm not married to.
Out at clubs. Look, I love my children, and I show that love by fucking other women. In fact, I've been having affairs for so long now that it's become second nature to me. Almost normal. Okay, at this point, I think this guy is lying.
I think, yeah.
I think this guy does not sleep around that much. I just love, no one brags about it that much. I've been having affairs for so long, it's become second nature to me, almost normal.
I can do it in my sleep.
Hey, listen, I fuck girls easy. Fucking girls for me, it's easy. Sometimes the women I've dated and slept with are so stunning. So, yeah, this guy's bullshitting so far out of my league that I want to scream about it from the rooftops. I want to show their pictures to all my buddies and exercise bragging rights, but I can't. The trouble with cheating is that you can't tell anyone, not a soul. Loose lips sink ships. It's all about discretion. And that's why I wrote an article on the internet about it.
But I called myself Dark Horse.
Yeah, exactly.
It's mysterious.
That's his name, Dark Horse. She's like, I didn't want to take your last name, Horse.
Oh,
No woman wants to be referred to as a horse.
so not only is this this person a better husband because they're cheating, but they're also a Native American.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. It's good that we're getting Native American representation.
Absolutely. And you know what? It's good that women are out there giving Native American men some pussy. That's what this article's all about.
Yeah.
You know, if you're out there and you're a woman, you want to know what you can do for the people who we've stolen this land from them.
Mm-hmm.
Give them a little bit of your own land. You know what I'm saying? Give them a little bit of your landing strip, if you know what I mean. You know. Anyway, this is why, in part, I decided to start a blog about it, anonymously journaling my adventures. It was an outlet for me, and getting it out there felt like this incredible rush. I also wanted to write about my journey because I wanted to help men like me protect their families from their cheating. I wanted to be able to guide these men in covering their tracks, playing it cool, and ultimately not getting caught. Cheating destroys lives. I think this guy's pretty fucking cool, actually. That's awful. And, you know, it's awful to, you know, go and let other men know how they can get away with cheating. And if anybody has the website where I can find that information, go ahead and send it to me. I'd like to review it.
For research purposes.
For research purposes. I'm just kind of curious, but... he says, cheating destroys lives. I can acknowledge this, but my view is that what people don't know won't hurt them. And while there are many men out there like me who cheat regularly, it doesn't mean for a second that we don't love our wives and kids. For many, it's a form of escapism. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm going to say that this is somebody who is doing their best job to lie to themselves.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, definitely.
To make themselves feel better about terrible decisions.
Yeah.
And doing despicable things.
Yeah. So despicable. Yeah. Yeah. This is awful. I couldn't imagine ever doing something like this. Okay, two things come to my mind with this. One, we double checked that your tango isn't satire, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's my first thing. Because I would hate if, we just start this podcast up and we're just making fun of people who are being satirical.
No, we verified the source is not satirical, although it reads that way entirely.
We did verify the tribe the Dark Horse comes from. It's from an old Illinois tribe. He says, so where do I start? Well, I'm a 40-year-old man, and I've been married for just over 10 years, and I have 3 gorgeous children. Yet, I've been cheating on my wife since day 1. For me, it's been less about the sex with other women and more about the chase, the sense of accomplishment, and above all, the attention. There's something about attention from other women that's so addictive to me. So, okay, but then you fuck them. He's like, it's not really about the sex. It's more about the attention. But, I mean, I still have sex with
the attention they give to my dick.
Because this I could understand and kind of relate to. Like, there is something...
Excuse me?
No. I mean...
Explain yourself?
Did I say relate to? I meant completely disagree with. No, this idea that like I don't want to sleep with other women, but I do want women to find me attractive. Like I want to walk down the street and have a woman look up and down and like smile at me and be like, "Oh, he's cute." They don't ever, but like but like that doesn't mean I want to cheat or like or ever want to act on that. It's just like you want to feel wanted by like you want to feel like
it's nice to feel validated from people around you.
Yeah, for sure. Occasionally, yeah, or all day, every day, or just like constantly like validated. Yes, it's also nice to constantly be validated. No, but that's the portion I get is like attention and like attractive, like somebody feeling attracted to me. That's exciting. But it's not. I'm not gonna like. I don't want to act on it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I feel like I've talked myself into a hole here. You know what? Actually, I just shit my pants. You know what? Actually, we have to. My tooth is hurting. I have to stop this podcast.
I'm starting to feel pain in my jaw.
Ooh, it's actually a 10 right now. I have to stop the podcast. He says, I feel no guilt for cheating. In the early days, I used to prefer flings and one-night stands.
No. This person feels a lot of guilt. If you didn't feel any guilt, you wouldn't feel the need to write an article about it to justify it.
Yeah.
You would just be doing it.
Yeah. It's not cool what you're doing, dude. It's so cool to what you're doing, dude. Hey, dude. Just between you and me, dude, that's pretty fucking cool, dude. I mean, it's not cool. That was God punishing me. In the early days, I used to prefer flings and one-night stands. I would pretend I was single, and it would keep things simple. However, as the years have gone on and the mistresses have come and gone, I've realized that the best approach with long-term relationships was to always be honest and tell them I am a family man. I'm sure we could discuss all the reasons and insecurities that must surround me to be this guy, but for now, let's focus on what I do. I cheat a lot, and I'm really good at it. Oh my God. If I'm honest, I hate the word cheating. There's something quite sordid about it. I don't feel like what I'm doing is sordid. I don't like that word cheating. It just feels like, I'm being unfaithful to my wife. And
it makes
I don't
me
want to feel like I'm being unfaithful to my wife when I'm being unfaithful to her. I just want to fuck other women.
Yeah. Because I don't feel any shred of guilt at all, except for all the guilt that I do feel.
Yeah. You think he feels guilty?
Yeah, that's why he's trying to justify it by writing an article to
You think this
claim
is
that
justifying
it makes
it? Or do you think that this is just like bragging? It's just like...
It's both.
Yo.
One
Look
wants
what
to
I got
brag
away
about
with.
it and be like, look, fellas.
Look what I got away with.
But then...
Look what I get to do. You see, I believe that cheating makes me a better version of myself, and I justify it to myself as a form of escapism mixed with therapy. I truly believe that it makes me a better husband and father. However, I still know cheating is wrong, and I'm not here to glamorize what I do or to encourage it. In all honesty,
Except write an article saying that it makes you a better husband.
and also to give tips and tricks to other men to start a blog. And he said he starts a blog to give tips and tricks to other men to pull this off too. And he goes, I don't want to encourage it though.
I'm just gonna say this. This is a man full of contradictions.
Oh yeah, definitely. But what greater contradiction is there to fuck women while you're married?
You know what? You have me stumped there.
Now, some people say that the ring is what attracts some women. That when they see the ring, that's like what gets them all over you.
Oh,
I've
because
heard that
they
before.
want what they can't have.
Well, not only that, but they know that like you're probably
You're
a safe guy. You're probably, some other woman somewhere has committed to you, so you're probably not gonna like rape them or beat them up in an alley. But for me, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
No.
Just joking.
We are kidding, YouTube censors.
Just joking. I'm
That's
not
a
a violent
joke.
person.
Josh didn't say that.
I might violently poop myself while I'm while I'm getting my wisdom teeth out, but that doesn't make me violent.
Yeah, Josh would never say such a thing. That's something that Dark Horse said.
He says, I'm sure a part of me is broken because I feel no guilt for cheating. Again, the very contradictory statement because you are acknowledging that you think something is broken, so you do feel guilt. Like if you don't feel guilt, then you wouldn't think that a part of you is broken for doing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's become such a big part of my life. The juggling act and living on a knife edge is simply thrilling to me. Since a young age, I've been fascinated by it. I was a teenager when I watched Goodfellas for the first time, and while there are a million epic lines that stand out from that film, one in particular stuck in my head. Saturday night was for wives, but Friday night at the Copa was always for the girlfriends.
So is this article written by Tony Soprano?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's like, eat your fucking gabagool!
So Dark Horse is the alias of Tony Soprano. We've figured it out.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, Tony Soprano does sleep around, but I don't think he could write an article. I don't think. Have they talked? I mean, we're binging it right now. But
he might not write it, but he could put a
write?
gun.
Can he read and write?
He might not be able to, but he could definitely put a gun to an intern's head at your tango and force them to write an article for him.
Definitely. No, he can read and write. They said he did well in school, right? He's like the smartest of most of them.
I mean, he's the boss.
He is the boss. Yeah,
So.
he can read and write. Tune in next week to our podcast when we talk about can Tony Soprano read and write?
A deep dive into the literary qualities of Tony Soprano.
Now, and he did murder many people, so that fits in with our true crime podcast.
Yeah.
And his name was Tony Soprano, and he made me wet as hell. I always remember hearing that and being amazed that in that movie, in that era, in that subculture of American Italians, it was just assumed that men had a girlfriend, a guma. He's like, I want a guma.
So should the rest of this article, should we be reading this with like a Jersey accent?
I wanted to be cool like them too, but without all the crime stuff. Because I was the guy at school who was awkward, overweight, unlucky with women, and terrible at communicating.
And I never got my goddamn gabagool.
I didn't even have my first kiss till I was 17. Anyway, but since then, I've done it all. I've had the most amazing one-night stands, exciting flings, wonderful girlfriends. I've done everything from sex on a beach to joining the Mile High Club and everything in between. It's been quite the ride. The first time I ever cheated, I was 19 and found myself in a love triangle where I was seeing a new girl while also seeing my ex. Even then, I was surprised as to how little guilt I felt, and any negative feelings were suppressed with an overwhelming sense of excitement. It's so weird. Ever since I was very young, I've cheated on girlfriends, and it's surprised me how little it affects me at all. I just don't feel anything.
And you know what? It's not my fault. The movies made me do it. I watched it on the screen. They made it look cool, so I tried it.
It looked cool.
Next thing you know, I'm getting jerked off in an alleyway. Huh? What am I supposed to do? Her hands were on my dick.
Tony, it's not my fault. It looked cool. Ever since then, I've continued chasing that high without looking back. It's
Yeah, this is a person with a problem.
Yeah,
and they feel
yeah,
really
yeah.
guilty.
This is an
And then-
overinflated ego and like a little bit of what is it when you're everything centers around you,
a narcissist.
a narcissist, egomaniac, yeah, all those things.
Yeah, a cheater.
A cheater, yeah. A
Yeah.
cheater,
A
pumpkin
cheater?
eater.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with cheating. I'm not just good at cheating. I'm also good at hiding it. But since getting married, having affairs has been a form of therapy. It helped me balance out the stress of being a business owner. Damn. He has everything to lose. He has multiple children, a business, and a wife. Being the husband to a demanding wife and being a dad to 3 young children. Cheating gives something to look forward to. It makes the monotony of life bearable. Now, I will say this, Lauren. Life can be monotonous. I'm just saying.
So fuck your wife in different places. Change it up.
But Lauren, he's been cheating on his wife for 10 years, and it's made him a better husband.
So far, I haven't heard one statement that indicates that he's a better husband than when he started.
Maybe
When he first got married.
Maybe cheating has made me the 2.0 version of myself. For example, I hit the gym regularly. I box, I swim, I cycle, I exercise 5 days a week.
That does not mean you're a better husband. It means you're more in shape.
Well, how does that not make him a better husband? If I was more in shape, I would be a better husband. It'd be better than I was out of shape.
Okay.
Let me throw this out there, too. All right, you have your current husband, right? He's a faithful, loyal husband, right? That's right here. Then your husband fucks 10s all the time. That brings him up here, does it not? Does that not make him a better husband? I mean, it makes him a better guy. Makes him a cooler guy. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's a good argument.
I won't cheat. Fine. I won't take this guy's advice. I won't pull up his blog and figure out how to cheat. But if anyone can send me... I whisper into the mic that you can clearly hear. If anyone can find this article and send it to me, that would be great. Thank you. Find his blog, I mean. And so my question to you is simple. If no one gets hurt and cheating makes me a better boss, husband, and dad, what's the harm, really? Oh, my God. He goes, maybe life as a spy would have suited me better, but I'm not sure I'd be having as much sex.
Yeah, this sounds like somebody who has a sex addiction.
Oh, yeah. He also keeps talking about, like, the buzz and the excitement of the thing. Like, that's all, like...
Yeah.
And he even said it's not the sex, it's the like leading up to it, it's the like pursuit and the excitement. That is all addiction talk. That is all like it's not the doing the heroin, it's the routine of doing the heroin. It's putting it in the or putting it in the spoon, heating it up, sucking it into the needle.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
Which now here's another thing. Husband who is loyal and never cheats and is a good father. Husband who does heroin, little cooler, just a little bit cooler. I'm just saying. I'm not saying a better husband. I'm just saying a cooler husband. How about that? That's what he needs to say. It's not I've been cheating on my wife for 10 years. It's made me a better husband. It's I've been cheating on my wife for 10 years. It's made me a cooler husband. It's just made me a cooler dude.
Well, I'd like the follow-up article that's I've been doing heroin for 10 years and it's made me a better husband. So that'll be nice to read.
First of all, I want to acknowledge the elephant in the room. He's purple and he keeps shitting all over the place. He is an elephant, an actual elephant in the room.
And halfway through the article, it just trails off, and he's like nodded out,
Z,
hit
Z,
one
Z,
key.
Z, Z. Yeah. Oh my God. Now let's talk about reality. Is it real? Um. Anyway, so moving on. We got a great Reddit here. This is a true off my chest.
Mm.
I was brought up by family vloggers, and it ruined my life. This person is female, 17 years old. I was brought up by parents who family vlogged. They started vlogging when I was around 7 and stopped 3 years ago. I want to hugely avoid speculation as to who my family is, so won't be sharing much more detail. The channel has over 500,000 subscribers. Hey, good for you. So already, I'm not hating. They are more popular than Working Crass Podcast, okay? Working Crass Podcast has 29 subscribers.
Well, maybe by the end of this, we'll decide whether or not we should switch over to doing a family vlog.
A family vlog. And then we can, set up cameras, and it's like I'm like a good husband to you, but then on the side I'm like a cool husband.
You're checking out that blog.
My parents finally stopped when there was a mental health crisis in my family as the result of the channel. This was never shared online. Ooh. If you're a family vlogger or are considering it, please read this and consider my perspective. I've wanted to share for a while, but I didn't know how to. I loved it for a while. I loved being the center of attention while the camera was on, and I loved getting more toys. I stopped loving it when I realized the only time I got attention was when the camera was on, and the only time I got toys was when I performed in a way I was meant to. Okay, this is a little rough, but I will say
That's good parenting.
500. Yeah. Look, you can't 500K subscribers. You can't complain. Look, if we could get 500,000 subscribers, that's so many views on every video. I mean, we could monetize and actually quit our jobs and do that for a living.
I mean, is that not the American dream, to pimp out your children for the internet?
Absolutely.
And make buku cash?
Absolutely.
I think that's the American dream.
It's the American dream.
It's the American way.
And but not only that, I mean, we could set up cameras just like our married life and then just film more and more and more. This is the thing with our podcast is I think, we do it once a week and we'll record once a week.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to get the camera in our bedroom. I think we need to set up security cams in our home and start to just put out clips of our life,
Mm-hmm.
Anytime we're stressed or crying or have a fight, we put that on the internet, Those are the things that are going to get us the money. And hey, will it ruin our relationship?
Absolutely.
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 But will we have money?
Yes.
They said, I'm going to list some stuff that happened and how it affected us. 1, my siblings and I were so paranoid that there was cameras on us that the only place we felt comfortable changing was in the bathroom with the lights off. Ooh. Wait. So, that's real creepy. That's creepy because that means, think about that. That means in the bedroom, I can't get changed. I'm afraid I'm being recorded while I'm getting changed. In the bedroom with the lights off, there's some night vision cameras in here. I can't get changed in the bedroom. In the bathroom, lights on, I still might be getting recorded. That's crazy. You have to go through so many steps before you get bathroom with lights off.
But on the positive side, no night vision cameras in the bathroom.
On the positive side, you get toys. I couldn't talk to my mom about anything when my mental health began to get bad because I was too scared she'd share it online. Wow. If I'd asked her not to, it wouldn't have made a difference. I now barely have a relationship with my mom. Jesus. And then, but also she'd share it online. How deep is this family vlogging? I don't really actually understand.
She was like, Mom, I'm really scared about having anesthesia and pooping my pants at the dentist's office. I'm just really scared and I need to talk to you.
And the mom takes her camera and goes, beep, got it. Got it. Upload. Upload fast.
And then the mom is crying on camera about her daughter's fear.
My daughter is so scared of pooping her pants while she gets her wisdom teeth out.
I just love her so much, and I want her to be strong.
Anyway, like and subscribe. My daughter got her first period today. Do you want to see? Here's the tampon.
Like and subscribe. Support BLM.
If you send us $100 via Venmo, I'll send you my daughter's tampon, her first tampon. Oh my God. Join our OnlyFans and I'll give you my daughter's underwear.
Hashtag abolish men's rights.
My
Because
mom.
you know these are also the type of. I feel like there's a high degree of crossover between like these YouTube like vlogosphere people who are very performative and the people who will like latch on to any social movement for social credit.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Well, you know, this family, they were like, hey, you know, we have a problem in our country with racism, systematic racism, systemic racism, I mean.
Yeah, and that's why we make our children change in the dark in the bathroom.
We live in a country that has been plagued by systemic racism, and we believe that Black Lives Matter, and that is why I am live streaming my daughter having sex with a black man, and I don't understand what's wrong with that, and I don't understand what is funny about that. There's nothing funny, and there's nothing wrong. Black men fucking my daughter is beautiful. Black men fucking my daughter is right. It's the way God intended.
And if she does well, we'll give her a toy. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible.
And if she finishes them off, you could have a toy.
You can pick a toy from the toy box.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
In our family, we believe that Black Lives Matter, and that's why we've all painted our faces black today. We will be we will be living our lives in our home as black people and experiencing what it's like to be black in America. And they just order a bunch of like really racist food. They order things that they think a black family would eat.
They just drove to Popeyes.
Yeah, exactly. We had a taste of the black experience today. That's not us. That's the family.
The family. We're doing comedy.
Let's see. My mom considered homeschooling us so that she'd have more time to make content during the day. My best friend's mom said she didn't want my friend to be my friend anymore because my mom kept filming her without permission. My mom didn't care how upset I was. I didn't have a single private moment. My mom woke me up with the camera on, and she often filmed right until we went to sleep. She filmed us in the bath, and although she's tried to get it off the internet, it's downloaded and online forever.
Oh, that's terrible.
She's 17. Oh, my God. I was just joking. And then this is one of the things. She shared when I got my period, even though I told her I didn't want her to.
Oh.
I was just joking when I said that. She really did that. See, these jokes we're making here, they're not completely unfounded. So don't go up in our comments and saying, you know, because sometimes we'll tell jokes and then people will go in the comments and go, that never happened. That's not even a thing that actually happens. Yes, it clearly is.
I'll say this.
We don't just come up with these jokes out of nowhere. Also, half of these aren't even jokes. Most of the time, we don't even have jokes. We're just attempting them.
And failing.
And failing miserably.
As many of you have told us.
Someone attempted to kidnap my sister and found it easily because they knew her full name, address, school, and details about her. My sister didn't know he was a stranger because he knew so much about her.
Oh.
Ooh, that's creepy. There's obviously a lot more. Feel free to ask any questions you have.
Oh, my.
Wow. Wowie zowies. Now, I'm just curious. Somebody's comment was deleted, but they said, I am in therapy, thank you. So someone must have asked, are you in therapy?
Yeah. But you know what? I bet because of this experience, and I bet there's probably going to be a ton of these, like, kids who are raised in family vlogger
It'll be like
things who raise their kids without any internet access at all.
Oh yeah.
And they're going to be the most healthy people out of all of us.
Well, there's a lot of like studies on, children of divorce, because there's like a whole generation of children that have grown up on divorce that, because divorce has just skyrocketed since, whatever. And now this will be the new thing. It'll be not children of divorce, children of vloggers,
Yeah.
And there'll be studies on how they act.
Have you ever watched a family vlog channel?
I'll be honest with you, I don't know what that is or what that means. Could we find one?
Yeah. I mean, we could try and find one.
Maybe we
I
could.
have never watched a family vlog. I mean, I've seen individuals vlogging. I've definitely, watched a few individuals, but never like a family, because I find that weird. Because like I don't really care about like other people's kids in that way.
Now there's
like I think it's like a weird voyeuristic thing.
Yeah, definitely. There's a black family vlog.
Oh.
No, actually, the majority of these that I found are people like criticizing family vloggers. Which I mean, good, because I do think that that's a little bit fucked up. The royalty family. How could this happen to our son? Okay, but this is like fake. This person has like makeup on. What the fuck is this?
So I don't. Huh?
Well, and that's got to be a lot of it too, right? Is like you're recording your family constantly, and then you're not getting enough views, so you have to do basically what reality TV shows do. You have to create some fucking drama in your family to get the views up.
We've written a storyline for our family.
You're like, you're grounded. Why? What did I do? We only got 100 views on the last video.
We're finally at the twist in the 3rd season. Keep up.
Son, I wanted to sit you down today to let you know that you're going to be trans moving forward. You're going to be a woman moving forward. It's just the move that
I don't care if you don't want to. You're going to do it.
You're going to do it because we need the money. We need the views, baby.
Yeah.
Couldn't
find a good one to look at.
Yeah, no, definitely there is going to be some studies, many years from now that are like, I transitioned for the algorithm. I transitioned because my parents felt it would get picked up by the algorithm faster.
Yeah.
Oh man. And you know what? Nothing wrong with that. I'm still saying that we should do things in our relationship that help the algorithm pick up Working Crass Podcast. I think we need to start some fucking drama, and if that means that I have to become a better husband by just getting out there
and vlogging about it
and vlogging about each woman that I meet and court, to say it nicely, then that's just what it has to be for Working Crass Podcast to succeed, right? And Working Crass Podcast will succeed because it's 2023 and it's the year of the crass wipes, ladies and gentlemen. I do want to take a moment here to remind you that you are listening to Working Crass Podcast, the podcast where we talk about shit going on and we just goof. It's just a comedy podcast. That's what it is. But it's not a comedy podcast by like professional comedians that are going to sit around and talk about like
shop.
Oh, they're not going to talk shop. We're not going to sit around talking about the Comedy Store all day, and we're not going to sit around talking about like our own experiences in comedy, although we have a little bit, but it's just boring shit. What we're going to talk about, we're going to try to make jokes and laugh. And that's what we're going to do this year in 2023.
We're
riffing. Hey, maybe we should have called this show Riffin' something.
No, I think there's other people who've already taken that.
Oh, damn. Well, is Working Crass a good name? I think maybe it is.
I think it is.
Because the idea is that we're working class because we're not like successful fucking, like there's all these podcasts with like millionaires doing podcasts.
Yeah.
We just have day jobs. You don't even have a job. You're unemployed.
Shh, don't tell them that.
You don't have a fucking job.
Shh, don't tell them that.
You're a loser.
Shh, don't tell them that.
And I just work a fucking day job.
Shh, don't tell them that.
So the idea is we're working class, but also we're very crass. We're usually very inappropriate. So that's the idea of the podcast. Anyway, If you would like to support Working Crass Podcast, go check it out on YouTube. You already are right now.
And if you would like us to start a family vlog, let us know.
Let us know what the name of our family vlog should be. Let us know what we should do in our relationship as a married couple to get more views. Like, what do I have to do? Do I have to punch her? I'll do it. I'm just saying, I'll do it. And if it gets the views, it gets the views. But yeah, please support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel at Working Crass Pod, and go ahead and hit the notification bell if you're already there. And we're excited to announce that we will be doing a 1-year anniversary live stream. I'm very excited that we've almost been doing this podcast for a whole year. It doesn't feel like it, but we have been. And because this year is full of exciting things, and we're going to work our butts off on this podcast this year.
And it's the year of the Crass Wipe.
It is the year of the Crass Wipe. We want to do something special. So the Working Crass live stream episode will be on Friday, February 10th at 8 p.m. Central Time. That is 9 p.m. New York time and 6 p.m. California time. And it will be live streamed on our YouTube channel. But don't worry if you're somebody like Dawn of Comics and you might miss that. It doesn't quite line up. I did try to look at the times to see if we could figure something out that would make sense in the UK as well, because we do have a few listeners over there. But it would mean that we're streaming either early in the morning or in the very middle of the night. It just didn't make any sense. So don't worry. If you miss it, that episode will be the following Monday's episode.
Yep.
So you're going to see it no matter what. But you should still tune into the live stream if you can, because you'll be able to chat live with us as we do the episode. You can, tell us what we're doing wrong, Tell us that everything we're joking about doesn't even exist anyway. And it's that's not even actually happening.
And you guys are kind of idiots.
You guys are kind of stupid. Let us know live in real time that we're stupid.
Yeah.
So that way we can take the feedback and apply it right away.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Quick. Like that.
Yeah, because I want to make changes.
I want to make some changes.
I want to make some changes.
Now, all right. So here's the last thing I want to talk about here today, because we've gone we've gone an hour already. So let's make this one our last one here. Maybe we'll record 2 tonight. I don't know. Maybe not.
Another Your Tango article.
Another Your Tango article.
This is a Your Tango episode.
It's just a Your Tango kind of night.
Yeah.
This one's written by Alex Alexander, another fake-ass name. 10 brutal truths about loving a difficult woman. Now, I already know all these because the woman I'm married to is as difficult as can be. I'm totally joking. Lauren is very, actually, I don't want to say simple, because, you're not simple.
I'm very simple.
I'm pretty simple. I only think of simple things.
I'm easygoing, I think is what you're trying to... I hope that's
I'm pretty simple when it comes down to it. It only takes a few things to please me. Milk and cookies.
And things that are shiny.
But I've definitely dated difficult women before. And met quite a few difficult women before. Have you ever had a friend that was real difficult?
I've known some difficult ladies.
Well,
yeah.
Well, let's find out. How do we what are the truths about loving a difficult woman?
Yeah.
Guys, let's face it. Some women are just difficult. They don't do what you want when you want them to. They don't want to watch football with you. They won't cook you dinner. They don't like having sex right after a funeral. Wait a minute.
That one might be justified. I'll give that to the difficult lady. That's in her right.
They don't do what you want them to when you want them to do it, Is
this also written by Dark Horse?
Yeah.
Is this why he's cheating?
They don't do what you want when you want them to. They don't want to...
suck you off.
They don't want to have sex right after a funeral, okay? They don't want to kill their own mom. They don't want...
They don't want to start a family vlog.
They don't want to go rob a bank. What's wrong with these difficult women? Why is this woman being so difficult?
She won't even let me punch her. God.
Anyway, they don't want to watch football with you. That doesn't bother me. I don't really watch sports anyway. They won't cook you dinner. That's a little crazy. That's a little difficult. Okay, I will say that. Sometimes I'm not saying that a woman has to cook you dinner every single night. What I am saying is like it's just nice. It's nice.
Well, it's nice in our case because I'm just gonna say it. I'm the better cook.
I'm the better baker.
You're the better baker.
I can bake.
Hands down, better baker.
Yeah.
But
You're
I'm the better cook.
You're the better cook. Yeah.
And it's like, if we're gonna have dinner, I want us to enjoy our dinner. So
absolutely.
I would rather just make it taste good.
Absolutely. Although, have I made something that you thought was disgusting?
I mean, yes.
What?
That keto pizza.
Oh, that was the worst thing. I hated that. You don't understand. I hated that. I don't like what is this? I don't like keto food. I don't like the keto food. You and your mom too. Did you think that was supposed to be good? You think I made it and it was gonna be good? It's made for people who can't have carbs. Of course, it's not good.
I don't know. You made it on a date night, so I thought you were like, this is something fancy.
No, I made it because I couldn't eat anything else. I was on that diet, so I couldn't eat anything else. Now I've given that up, and if I made you a good an actual pizza, a not keto pizza, it would be amazing. You would go, this is the best pizza I've ever had. But yes, keto food doesn't taste good, Lauren. Keto food is bad. Yes, you're correct.
I still think about that keto pizza. It haunts me.
Wasn't there something didn't you, when you broke your toe and you couldn't like cook for a while, didn't you like give me the instructions on how to cook something and I cooked it perfect?
You followed my instructions.
I can follow instructions like nobody's damn business.
That is true. However, when you did try to cook scrambled eggs, you started making a fried egg instead and just decided I'm going to cut the fried egg into small pieces so it looks scrambled.
That's correct. I did do that once. And it's because I forgot to scramble it or I forgot how to make scrambled eggs. But I have also made them correctly and well. I promise you. I have done that as well.
You've redeemed yourself.
Are these the fights you want to see YouTube so that we can get the algorithm picking us up, huh?
I'm starting to think
I actually will hit her.
I'm starting to think that these are the moments that a family vlog would be nice to have to capture.
I guess so. So anyway, they don't want to watch football with you. They won't cook you dinner. They don't want to have sex right after a funeral. What gives? Not her, that's for sure. There are some brutally honest truths about loving a difficult woman, but it might just be the best dating decision of your life. Hint, deal with it. Okay, first of all, this sounds like it's coming from a single woman who's not dating anyone. Like it's like men just can't handle a difficult woman, and that's why every guy I date leaves me.
And I'm never going to compromise, and I'm never going to change.
Yeah. I'm pretty much everything that men hate, and anything that men like, I just am not that thing. But you got to date me anyway. Deal with it. Deal with it. Here's 10 brutal truths about loving difficult women.
Let's go through these.
1, oral sex is only a thing when she wants them to be.
Wait, them?
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
What kind of...
Oral sex is only a thing when she wants them to be. Okay, here's 10 brutal truths about loving a difficult woman. 1, she can't write worth shit. Anyway, if you push her head down anyway, she'll probably bite your penis off.
Yeah, because
that's rape. What are you talking about?
She should bite your penis off.
2, decision-making is all about her needs, especially about what she wants to eat and wear.
Okay, that's really terrible for any relationship where all decisions fall on what one person wants.
Here's what you need to know about dating a difficult man. Decision-making is all about my needs and all about what I want to eat and what I want to wear. All right? Now you got to date me, women. Deal with it. You know, it's like it's stupid. It's stupid.
Yeah.
This is somebody who's undateable saying, I'm not changing, and you're going to date me anyway.
Yeah,
Deal with it.
You asked for scrambled eggs, but I'm giving you a fried egg, and you're going to deal with it. I'm just kidding.
I'm going to hit you on camera. I'm going
Do
to
it.
kick you in the cunt.
Do it. I'll like it.
Oh, man. Especially when she wants to eat and wear. Yeah, you like her in that rhinestone-studded red tank top, but it's 30 degrees out, so she prefers to wear a sweater. Okay, but that's a different thing. That's just like she wants to be comfortable. And then like you didn't take care of her when she caught a cold from wearing that black leather miniskirt you liked. So guess what? It's payback time. Here comes that cashmere turtleneck with shoulder pads that she bought herself and pretended was a present from you. So all of this, a very specific instance that must have happened in this woman's like relationship.
Also, there's no way in hell that you caught a cold from wearing skimpy clothing in cold weather. That's an old wives' tale that going like out in the cold will give you a cold.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. That's something the old wives say. New wives, they know how to wear a leather miniskirt. 3, she's a power boss. She makes more money than you and pays for dinners out. If she didn't, you guys wouldn't be together. That's not difficult. That's just that sounds not that bad. I don't have any problem with that.
Also,
and
not
nobody
necessarily. There's plenty of difficult women who don't make as much as their partners.
I would argue that most difficult women actually make less than their partners. I would argue that the person that this article is talking about, for the most part,
well, the
doesn't
partners
make more
that
money.
they want,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the difficult woman isn't gonna want. I don't think. If this is the kind of woman that I'm thinking of, who sees herself as like I'm a powerful woman, I'm the boss bitch, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
she's not gonna go for like somebody who she doesn't think is up to her standards.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like if they're not making a certain amount of money, she's gonna be uninterested because she's gonna think they have no ambition.
So you've been
like,
picturing this girl as like a girl boss who you know probably has her shit together and like works her ass off at a job and makes a lot of money, and so she needs like someone successful. I've been picturing this difficult woman as like a fat, unlovable, like retarded woman who is like, and it's just everything that's ever happened to her, every reason she's ever been broken up with is because she thinks is because, oh, I'm just difficult, but I can be loved anyway. But really, she's like annoying. Like she also has no friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
Because look at this. Her friends don't like you. Wah, wah, of course they don't like you. They're difficult, just like her. It's like
this sounds like somebody nobody wants to be around.
I know. And then
you know what I mean?
So I also don't believe that she's a boss of anybody, because anyone who's just a difficult person struggles to find employment or to stay employed at any place because no one wants you there. Although that might not necessarily be true. I just read a story today. Sorry to sidetrack for just a minute, but I did read a story this morning that made me laugh super hard. But I didn't think it was podcast worthy. But this girl at her job, she is a secretary, right? And the boss, who's this boss woman, sends her email with a video file attached to it. It says, "Can you print this off for me, please?" And the girl responds, "This is a video. I can't print off a video." And the girl goes, "Oh my gosh, can you just do it? A monkey could do better work than you." And like starts shitting on her. It's like, why can't you just do as I ask? And so the girl goes, like, plays the video and takes screenshots of every few seconds of the video and prints it out and puts it on her desk. And this woman is like, "What the fuck is this?" And she's like, "Go through our email. You said print this. I said it's a video. It can't be printed." And so anyway, this woman, the boss woman, escalates it to HR because she's pissed off. HR, the girl who had to print off the video is called into the HR office. She shows them the emails. She shows them the conversation. And HR goes, "Oh my God, this one, like, the boss lady, she's been in trouble for a bunch of shit doing this kind of stuff with several employees, and she's been complained about so many times that she got fired for doing it."
And
So they fire the boss.
And that's justice.
And that's justice. And that's a difficult woman. That's a really difficult woman.
Yeah.
But like,
That's
I just thought
that's what I was picturing.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I just love like, can you print this video for me? And it's like, what do you mean? It's a video. I can't print a moving image. And she goes, can you just fucking do it? That's the best thing. It was like somebody's asking you to do something impossible, and you go, I can't do that. It's impossible. Will you quit bitching and do it? Quit, shut up and do it. 5.
We'll make it possible.
Invent a printer that can print videos then. It's not my problem.
Yeah, and you have 10 minutes to do that in.
Number 5, brutal truth about loving a difficult woman. She wants you to express your feelings more. It's probably the hardest thing about loving a difficult woman.
No, she doesn't. She wants you to suck it up and deal with it.
I know. It literally earlier said deal with it.
No, she doesn't want you to express your feelings, because if you express your feelings, you're like, I feel like you don't listen to me and that you never let me make a decision. Mm-hmm. We always do what you want to do. You're not willing to compromise with me on anything. And she's just like, shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up and design me a printer that can print videos.
6, sleep is a solo experience. This coincides with the times you're so drunk you pissed on the bed. She knows it makes her selfish and she's sorry, but deal with it because difficult women don't back down unless you start crying. Then we're like, OMG, he's not a cyborg. This is the best day of my life. Then we go shower off the pee and cry tears of terrified joy because we can't even deal with it.
I don't even understand what any of that meant.
Me neither. And again, this is 110% a like anecdotal like story about this woman's life.
I'm trying to genuinely trying to understand what was written here. Is this you're kicked out of bed because you pissed in it, and she doesn't want to sleep in your piss-covered sheets?
Yeah. This is very, very, very
Again,
specific.
I don't know that that's the marker of a difficult woman. That's the marker of a sensible woman, that she doesn't want to sleep in a bed with another person's urine in it.
Here's the hard thing about dating a difficult woman is that
they don't like pee. They don't like pee. And they don't like when you pee on their things. And especially when you pee in places they want to sleep. Like, what? Okay, I'm sorry. Continue.
I forgot. Oh. Number 7, orgasms are 100% expected from you. As a difficult woman myself, I can defiantly say that that we expect you to make us orgasm every single time, multiple times in one night. She will settle for almost sort of getting there, but will want you to stop when things start hurting or whenever you want to stop, or even give a weird side hug. I doubt you can deal with it.
Okay.
I don't understand. Am I crazy, or does this not make sense? Like, some of this just not like grammatically makes sense.
No, her she's a difficult woman with terrible grammar.
Yeah.
We've established that.
Here's the thing about dating a difficult woman. Nothing I say any sense makes.
I don't have to know words and punctuation.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
I'm gonna ask, okay, so she expects her partner to give her 100 orgasms.
Yeah.
Does she give her partner at least one?
No. Deal with it.
All right, settled.
No. You can deal with it.
Settled.
Yeah, I mean, this is
I should have
really
expected that.
just the way the writing is bad too. It's just like, here's the thing about dating a difficult woman. We're just real hard to deal with.
Yeah, I just find that this person is very selfish, is what I'm getting out of this. And this is not difficult. This is just selfishness.
I find simple tasks difficult.
This should be titled
I find making cereal in the morning difficult.
Oh shit!
Be careful.
I almost knocked the whole table.
I know. We can't lean on it like that because the whole thing.
I'm a difficult woman.
Yeah, you're a difficult woman.
I'm a difficult woman. If the podcast isn't going the way I want it to, I just throw the whole table
Flip
over.
the table.
And then I say, all of you crass wives, deal with it.
Deal with it. Um,
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
number.
Now I'm like worried to put any pressure because
Well, I
I'm
was
like,
also leaning pretty hard, so it was probably you're just a little bit of pressure to add to it. You'll need to leave the housework to her. Seriously, she'll do the housework and even be in charge of paying the bills. Hey, it doesn't sound so difficult to me anymore. That sounds pretty easy to me. Hello.
I heard you.
Okay.
I heard you. I was just not acknowledging it.
Am I wrong?
I don't want to encourage
What?
this.
I'm sorry. What's difficult about she'll do all the housework and be in charge of paying the bills?
Because then she's gonna lord it over your head, saying because she pays for everything, she gets to make all the decisions, and you don't get to decide on anything.
Oh,
It's my money. You do what I want.
I see.
And
9.
instead of we work together as a team and we can compromise and
I see. Well, stupid.
because it sounds like what this person wants is a man that they can step all over.
Oh,
They
yeah.
want a very weak-willed man to take advantage of.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
This person who's riding it. That's what I'm getting from all of this.
9, you'll always need to make sure to return her calls. When you don't call her back for 3 days, then show up in the middle of the night on the 4th day after she's already decided you were dead, she'll probably let you in, but she definitely won't have sex with you until the morning. That sounds reasonable. That's not a difficult woman. That's just like a common courtesy, like a friend even.
Yeah. Like some of these I don't understand why they're in this list. Some of them
It's because this person has been told that they're difficult, and they probably are because they write for Your Tango. And, well, not only that, they're a woman who writes, like, articles all day about, like, behavioral, like, dating and stuff. It's like, there's nothing about this woman that's going to be interesting. It's like she's a journalism major, probably. You know what I'm
that
saying?
could be interesting.
Nope. On the number 10, on the inside, she's an amazing person. The most brutal truth about being in love with this type of woman is that she's actually really wonderful. You make her crazy because you clearly don't respect or love her, so she's frustrated. Okay, again, this is very, very anecdotal. Am I wrong? This is just a woman writing about her relationships, like venting.
Yeah. And also if she's with somebody who doesn't respect or love her, she should dump them and go be with somebody who does respect and love her.
Look at this. So she's still trying with you even though you're a huge jerk. You know what? If you're reading this, she's right. You are a huge jerk. You need to go to therapy and get your life right. No, seriously. Go to therapy and deal with it because your girlfriend isn't difficult. You're just a selfish jerk. You've been together for over a year and you're still not ready to call her your girlfriend. Wake up. This is 100%. This needs to end with, and you're still not ready to call her your girlfriend. Joe, am I right? Joe? Like literally talking about one guy.
I like that they said earlier in the article that they want their significant other to express their emotions.
Yeah.
And she's like, but don't express them to me. Go to a therapist.
Yeah, go to a therapist, idiot. Wake up and smell the patriarchy, bro, and learn how to wash a dish. But you said you do all the cleaning in the house.
Yeah. And you said you want to make all the decisions. You want it done the way you want it done. You don't want anybody else doing it.
Wake up and smell the patriarchy, bro. Yeah, this is seriously one person.
This is a person who wants to be unhappy and is seeking a partner that will make them frustrated and unhappy.
2,700 shares, though. You know, so, she's saying something. She's saying something that's resonating with the bitches, okay? I'll just say that. She's saying something that's resonating with all the bitches out there. They go, you know what? Yeah, my boyfriend should go to therapy. He's a jerk. You know what? My boyfriend is a jerk. Anyway, well, that's it. That's our podcast today. What did you learn today?
I learned that we should definitely start a family vlog.
Mm-hmm.
But it's part family vlog, part NPR true crime podcast.
Oh,
if we can combine those.
Yeah, you're right.
Then I think we will have mastered the algorithm.
I think so too. You're probably right. What would that No, I was going to try to say what that would sound like, but I just can't come up with any examples because I don't have any jokes. This isn't a funny podcast. All right. Well, what did I learn? What did I learn?
It would be called Murder Crass Family Vlog.
Murder Crass Family Vlog. That's pretty good. You know, I learned that I'm a good husband. You know, I'm a great husband, but I could be better.
Oh my God! What if the difficult woman is the wife of Dark Horse, who's been cheating on her for 10 years?
Yeah.
Because he's like, I have to get out of this hellhole.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely the case.
I need to escape this hellish existence.
Yeah.
This woman is a monster.
They met at a Your Tango socializing event.
Yeah.
Like, you write for Your Tango? I write for Your Tango. Oh. So we're both poor. So we both make no money.
But I make a little bit more than you. So deal with it.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
Jerk. You're a huge jerk. Anyway, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.